fascinating. Turns out we might have a 51st state. Puerto Rico. Well, they voted in November, actually, of last year. And so, interesting thing happened. They voted on two separate issues. The first one was, are you dissatisfied with the current relationship of Puerto Rico with the United States and the way that it's structured legally? And 52% voted, yes, we're dissatisfied. So we want to change the current status of Puerto Rico. Now, then they gave them an option. Would you like to be a U.S. state, an independent country, or a freely associated state? And 61% chose statehood. So we're almost there, right? Well, it turns out it has to be a majority of the people who actually put in a ballot. And on purpose, 470,000 people left that portion of the ballot blank. So when you did the final analysis of the people who had a ballot, only 45% said that Puerto Rico should be the 51st state of the United States of America. So now what the Obama administration has decided to do today is they are putting forward $2.5 million so that they can have a new vote. And this one will be definitive. And that brings us to this trippy situation where we might actually have a 51st state, and it might be Puerto Rico. Now, as I say that, I can see Republican heads exploding throughout the country. You tell them, hey, Republican in Alabama, congratulations, you got a 51st state. You know, what? Oh, no, don't worry, it's Puerto Ricans. Oh, I'd like to see the look on their face. Okay, now we're not there yet, but we're getting there. So, are you in favor? Are you not in favor? First of all, you know, we'd have to change the flag. Isn't that amazing? I mean, we all grew up with the flag, so honestly, I'm emotionally attached to it, and the idea of changing the flag seems unreal to me. So there's actually other designs. Now, if you have 51st state, let's take a look at some of the designs for the new flag. No, we're not gonna have diamonds in the flag. Get out of here. Not buying it. That's crazy. You can't have an extra star just jutting out like that. No way. That one looks phallic. I mean, but you know what? It's better than the last one, right? Maybe, maybe. What did they do? They just squeezed one extra one in this one? Yeah, best so far. Looks the closest. And then you got the circle one?
This is a different one too.
Oh, this is also different? Well, I can't tell the difference. Oh, I see. Okay. Those are acceptable. That almost looks like a peace sign. I mean, you don't talk about Republican heads exploding. Okay, congratulations, the 51st state is Puerto Rico, and our flag's now a peace sign. So I vote for that one. So, what do you guys think? Jesus, 51st state, are you in favor of it or against?
It's pretty easy for me to say I'm in favor of it. So, go forward.
All right, what if it was the whitey white land? And it
What do you
was,
mean the whitey white line? I don't even know what that means.
It's made up. Okay, it's, we decided, you know what, we're going to annex Siberia. They vote 95% Republican, and it's now called whitey white land. We're going to have to rechange the flag. We got 51 states. It's uneven. Are you still in favor?
If they go with whitey white land, I'd be against it.
All right, okay, so that's keeping it real. Keeping it real.
Did they call Puerto Rico? Would they change Puerto Rico to the brownie brown land?
I didn't say it. By the way, the 51 state.
I know.
Also Jesus' idea.
This guy.
All right, Dave Kohler, 51st state. Your whole life we had 50 states. You don't like change generally, even though you're a lib. What do you say?
We all, but not me, but other people here, seem to be prisoners of their own time and say, oh, how could we have a 51st state? Well, it was only in the 1950s we had 48 states, and they added 2 in 1 decade. So it's not that big a deal. So if they go through the proper procedures and everyone acclimates, we got to get used to it, they got to get used to it, got to build to it, can't do it suddenly. I'm totally in favor of it. And I like the flags where they kind of, I don't know how they did it, and I don't really believe it until I count them. But there's some in there where they squeeze that 51st star in.
Yeah, the ones that look like the old American
I'm sure
flag.
there's like 47 in that one, and they're just trying to pull one over on us.
Dave never believes it until he can see it with his own eyes. So he's got to count it. All right, so you're fine. I mean, but first of all, you got to understand, Dave, from 48 to 50, 50 is a super even number. Everybody's happy. You see what I'm saying? 51 is an awkward number. Then we got to take Guam. It's going to be 52.
Yeah, but it was 49 in between, whether it's Alaska or Hawaii. I don't remember the order.
Yeah. Oh, good
No,
point.
Alaska was, I don't remember.
That was definitive. Nicely done. Hawaii, I believe, was the last state. You know, people don't know this. No, of course they know. But people forget, or some don't realize, that when Pearl Harbor happened, Hawaii wasn't even a state. Trippy.